quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
It's been about the pace.
Pacers leading by 8. They've got Bledsoe. Warren is out there with Booker. Then it's Archie Goodwin. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Down low. Deflects the pass. Freak. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, puts up the baby hook. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors got the job done. He had 21 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spile. No doubt about it.
Jones checked in for the Suns. The Pacers also with a sub. George is checked in for C.J. Miles. Bledsoe kicks to Goodwin. Right wing. Now, here's Warren. Tight defense on him. Here's Turk. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Indiana leading by 7. Bremer guarded by Bledsoe. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. George dishes to Freak. It's hauled in by Warren.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. And he gets it to go. That's 10 points for Eric Bledsoe.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Pass to Freak. Shoots from 12, and he hits the jump shot.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bledsoe passes to Goodwin. He kicks it to Jones. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Goodwin with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. And the shot is good.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
It's Freak, top of the key. There's a screen. Stuckey into the lane. Outside for George. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. Bledsoe against Stuckey. Here's Jones. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Goodwin with the steal. Here's Bledsoe. 1 second left, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Been a big game for Freak. He has 18 points and 1 assist.
And how about this, guys? He's actually scored more than half their points by himself.
And at some point, guys, you would think that the defense would make an adjustment. They'd throw something else at him because what they're doing right now has not been working.
On the court for Indiana, Freak in at power forward. Wasson out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Now Bledsoe. Here's Turk. Cannot hit. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And George kicks to Freak. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? 7th in fast break points, 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots, so not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
You know, the fans love their up-tempo attack, though, and they love to get out in transition. So those quick-hitting baskets really gave their offense, I thought, a boost.
No good from Bledsoe. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Freak. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 7th assist in the game. Well, Phoenix shooting around 41% on the night. Lawson's against Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, Green. Over to the wing. Shoots it up. And the Suns miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Freak dishes to Ellis. Outside, George. And the Pacers another 3.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Suns in second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Brandon Knight comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Knight kicks to Allen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Inside, there's Freak, and he goes in for the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Suns trail by 9. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lawson against Knight. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Green. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Green's got 5 now.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And again, the basket from Freak. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Knight against Lawson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and George with the stuff.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Knight against Lawson. Knight kicks to Allen. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 10. Ellis outside. He feeds it to Freak. Drops in the layup for 2. Freak's got 26 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. And checking out some numbers for Monte Ellis. He had a strong showing last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
And that one falls for Allen. Some changes for Phoenix. Jody Meeks comes in for Warren. And Curry subbed in for Booker. The Pacers also changing it up. Mahimi's checked in for Turner. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ty Lawson. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Ellis right side. To the inside. Outside for Miles. The 19-foot shot. And good as it rattles through the hoop. 8 points for Monte Ellis.
Ellis can really turn it on at times.
Knight against Ellis. Outside Knight. Over in the corner, Meeks. Plenty of space. No luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Ellis. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Here's Knight. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Knight's got his second basket of the night.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Down low. .121 left to play in the third. Again, Phoenix.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. First and second chance points. Second. Showed up in the top 5 in getting into the passing lanes. This is a team that's elite when it comes to getting steals.
And guys, it speaks to the...
Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Booker out there with Warren. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Knight. Warren sets the pick for Knight. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Knight hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, George. Here's Freak. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Bledsoe passes to Knight. The shot. And right on target with the swish. Knight's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Out to the right wing. Stolen by Bledsoe. Fires the 3. Rebound by Mahimi.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Suns trail by 9. And Booker kicks to Knight. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Kicks it to George. Wide open. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Ellis against Bledsoe. Knight dishes to Bledsoe. Pulls up on the elbow. The Pacers pull it in. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Ellis. Second chance shot. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Suns making a change here. Green's checked in. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Loss in the pass to Ellis. And stolen by Booker. Now here's Bledsoe. He dishes it to Booker. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 5th assist in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Turk, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. There's the pick. To the inside. Here's Turk. Good work defensively by Turner.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first one falls. And both free throws good from Freak.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
Down low, here's Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That's good from Green.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pacers leading by 10. Here's Ellis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. They get the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Suns trail by 14. To the paint. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Turner. Lawson dishes to Ellis. Here's Freak. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Freak's got 34. The Suns have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Bledsoe passes to Booker. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
Pacers leading by 12. Freak kicks to Turner. Indiana moving it around. And Freak throws it down.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Bledsoe against Lawson. Bledsoe outside. Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Ellis. Outside for Bledsoe. Wide open look. No good. And Indiana will come the other way.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Ellis kicks to Lawson. The pass to Freak. Back to Lawson. Down low. Here's Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Paul, congratulations on the win. What did you have to be conscious of coming into tonight's game?
I mean, we knew this is a team that you can't, take for granted. They play hard. So we had to, step it up, execute offensively, and, stop them from scoring.
All good things.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports,